I know music is powerful in my life because when Cassidy's CD, was it called "I'm a Hustler"? What's that the name of the?
No,
what was the name of it?
Larceny?
What was it called?
Was it Larceny? Like
Grand Larceny?
Was it Grand Larceny? When that CD came out, I got really into battle rap because obviously that's how Cassidy came about, right?
That's what he was.
And then I really thought I was like a hustler for real. So I used to go to this gas station on my way to school. I used to walk to school, and I used to buy honey buns for 35 cents, and I would turn around and sell them for $1 at school, and I was making that's a good hustle. Profit.
No, you're right.
Like, you know what, bro?
You were right. I'm a hustler. You're right.
I'm a hustler. Yeah.
05.
Yeah, I thought so.
What was the album called?
Bro, it's crazy though, because I used to sell
music
pictures.
That I really started to try to do that. I was learning from that.
Yeah.
Which is why I think music with good substance is the most important thing.
So important.
You know what I mean? Like I like hyphy music, but he'll tell you, man, I love stuff with good substance. You know, I love Isaiah Rashad.
Mm-hmm.
I love Smino. You know what I mean? Like
he's from here, right?
No, he's from Tennessee. Is
he? I thought he was from here.
Yeah, we're gonna fuck it. He's from here now.
Everybody's from here.
He's from here now. That's a new thing. Like you say someone, he's from here.
He's from here.
That is a Minnesota thing, though. If anybody spent any amount of time here, we like to claim them. That's what we do. We're doing that with Lizzo right now.
I mean, like Lizzie.
Like Lizzo,
she's
she's not from here. She's more from Detroit and Houston than she is here. But she spent a little time here, so no, that's ours.
So like y'all claiming that, huh?
Yeah.
I mean,
she ain't never said nothing about Detroit or Houston.
Right? No, you right.
You right.
So she shout out Minnesota for sure.
Made some kind of impact.
You think she was talking about you?
You know what? We had a little fling.
Last show, he was like, who?
You saw my face?
Who was Lizzo talking about?
They got me.
I'm like, bro, I don't
That's
know.
actually
You know what? It wasn't too many to choose from, so the eyes were on me. And I had a little post. I tried to get at her, but she didn't even post. She didn't hit me back.
I've tried to get at her too.
Yeah,
we had a couple.
So
I was clout chasing though, so I'm not even gonna lie. So I'm glad she didn't hit me back, because I was definitely clout chasing.
What do y'all think about her outfit at the Lakers game? Truthfully,
I didn't see it.
I mean, it's her.
It is, but
wasn't one she was like damn near butt naked.
She had her thong on, her ass cheeks out.
Yeah.
If it was okay, so. It all depends on your standard of attractiveness.
I'm not talking about it. I'm talking about just not aesthetically, like how you feel about if you're attracted to it. Are you okay with her doing that?
Wait,
because I'm not.
Happens all the time.
Before you answer the question though, was her her ass literally out, or was that
cheeks, full cheeks,
and dimples, baby?
Yes. Full cheeks. I think.
I like dimples.
I think if she was doing a performance,
I mean,
I could see that. That would make it, because that is her, and I love that about her. But no pun intended.
I mean, there's kids at the game. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It's
a family-friendly environment.
Yeah, I guess.
But then
father mode went in the straight one. I'm like,
at your concert, that's fine.
Exactly.
What about Halloween and all the other days when everybody else fucking dressed like skanks and shit too?
It depends on where you. It depends on where you are. It depends on where you are.
I
think front row at the Lakers game.
They're not really expecting much. Halftime show, ass.
Okay.
It's just like
because she's sitting courtside, so she go get get something to drink or something. You know.
What if it's Rihanna?
That's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say
it was somebody else.
Because it's Lizzo.
I still have an issue with it.
I do too, because it's it's a Lakers game.
I wouldn't have no issue with that shit. I wouldn't have no issues.
They have dancers there.
Not if it's Rihanna.
Two things can be true, right?
I mean,
so we could have an issue with it. Even it being Rihanna, and you can also enjoy looking at it, right?
Yeah.
So I don't appreciate Rihanna doing this, because I got kids here. I don't want it. We're not ready to have that talk yet. Now we gotta. You know what I mean? Like, you're forcing my hand. You know,
forcing your hand.
You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Daddy, what's that?
But at the same time, that's Rihanna. I'm enjoying this.
But is that being selfish towards your child? Because you don't want your child looking at, you don't want your child, but you're enjoying it, but your kid looking like.
That's like one of those moments where you say, close your eyes or plug your ears, but daddy's still looking.
Well, I'm a father of all boys too, so I don't.
I mean, I have one boy, and that's all I had. So yeah, I feel you, but I ain't trying to have, I ain't trying to be fucking 50 with 2 grandkids. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know. It's tough. It's a weird conversation. I think, me personally, I'm not it's not a huge hot topic, hot button issue for me. I'm not outraged over it, but I do think it was inappropriate. Yeah. I do. I don't know why.
I gotta go see it. I gotta go see it. I agree that it's okay, it's at a Laker game halftime.
Full
I'm just not expecting that.
It wasn't even halftime though.
Right, like
she was just there at the game. She was no performance, nothing.
She was at the game like that, bro. Sitting courtside, so every time she got up, people that was behind her, everybody.
I thought she performed at halftime.
No, see, because that's different. Because that's her persona. That's her personality. Yeah, that's different to me. If she's on stage, she's performing. Like we get
that's an outfit, stand out.
She's body positive. I think that's incredible.
I'm a feminist at heart. Yeah. I am, not gonna lie, but I feel like there's got to be some balance of like telling women what they can and can't wear, but at the same time, it's like, God damn, can't just be butt naked in public.
I don't even think it matters that it's.
But it's like now we gotta have a completely different.
You know what's even worse?
Discussions. You know what I mean? Like. That means everyone has to just be butt naked.
I don't want to see you front. I don't want to see you front row with the Lakers with your ass cheeks out either. I don't want to explain that. So, feminist or not, I'm a humanist. I don't keep your ass cheeks in your pants when you're out at the Lakers game because I don't want to explain it. I don't want my kid going home and thinking like I'm gonna cut the ass cheeks out of my pants and go to school. Like
that is a tricky situation.
That would be some crazy shit though, because Lizzo is a like a trending. You know what I'm saying? Thing, and then like you got young girls think that it's cool to go to school with their ass out.
It's a problem.
Like I mean, like
not just girls, boys too.
I mean,
that's what I'm saying.
Boys too. I don't want any little kids going to school.
That's a fucked up trend if that ends up happening. That's some stupid ass shit.
So so that's what was out at the game. So every time she'd get up and walk, people saw that.
Full moon.
Wow. Everything.
Right there for everybody.
Yeah. She's sitting courtside too, bro. Like it's not,
Wow.
Wow! Shout out to Lizzo though. She's amazing. She's amazing.
She's dope as hell.
She's amazing.
For real.
She's got the movement going too. Yeah, she's doing good things.
What were we talking about?
Lizzo's big butt.
Yeah.
We were talking about do-rag talks. I wanted to get into do-rag talks.
Yeah.
Another great thing that you do on the internet. Yeah. What is so? Explain do-rag talks.
Man, so do-rag talk actually came to life when I was living in LA. In the off season, I was at Walgreens. Did I tell you this story? Did I?
Yeah.
Okay, so I was at Walgreens and I had my do-rag on. I forgot what I was getting, maybe like some Pedialyte or something. And I love Pedialyte, by the way.
Okay.
Pedialyte, you watching this, sponsor your boy.
Oh, man.
But, you know what I mean?
We'll put Pedialyte out here, too.
You know what I mean? The placement's nice. I like the placement. But I had my do-rag on, and this lady was behind me. She was like, what are you wearing, And
was this a white lady?
She immediately got that puppy voice. You ever know when people talk to you in that puppy voice? I just get irritated. I'm like, I'm not your puppy. You know what I mean? Like, talk to me like a person. You feel me?
That's awesome.
I'm not a cute little, you know what I mean? Like, come on. What are you wearing? I was like, oh, this is my do-rag. She was like, is this part of your fashion? I was like, no. She was like, oh, because I thought you were a robber.
Oof. What? Did you have it on your face?
No. Just had it on my head,
Fuck?
Do-rag on. I was like, fashion, really it carries a lot of like opinions of like who you are about what you dress like. And I feel like it's time for us to tear that crap down.
Fuck yeah.
For sure.
I agree.
You know what I mean? So what I decided to do was host morning like little conversations where I was wearing a do-rag, but obviously always have like some kind of intellectual conversation with people to break down that stigma of people who wear do-rags as thugs or people who rob people.
Do you do it every day?
I do it like every other day.
Okay.
I do it when, like, I try not to, I hate too much structure. So I do it whenever I just get the feeling. If I get the feeling, I just record something and I'm like, all right. But I try to get people in the morning because I've looked at like insights and stuff, and that's when people are most active
100%.
when they wake up.
Yeah.
And I think people should get something motivational to start that day where they're like, all right, maybe I was dreading work today, but Ameer told me this. I'm going to believe in this, and I'm going to move forward like that with that positive.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So like my question, saying like to that is, what is the difference between a hairnet and a do-rag?
I don't think anything. Well, a hairnet is to keep hair out of food.
I think functionally it's for food.
But I'm saying like you can wear a hairnet and put it over your face and still rob somebody.
Well, that's the part that I don't understand.
You can put a fucking pantyhose over your face
How
too.
old was this person?
She was very old, and where I lived in LA,
I haven't heard the word robber in like 10 years.
Yeah. The vernacular was different.
Yeah.
Robber. While I lived in LA, it was
thought you were a
called
bandit.
Sherman Oaks, so it's like a bunch of old, rich, retired people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So she was very old, and I just smiled at her. I was like, no, this is for my hair. You know what I mean? She was like, oh, okay. But just that little
creates
level
the waves,
of ignorance
man.
was just,
You're a better person. You're a better person than me because I would have been like, I am.
give the lady a heart attack in the middle of Walgreens.
Right there, just drop right there.
Second degree manslaughter right there. Because
You know she would. She would be flinching like crazy.
And then they would have asked you. They would have. And they would have asked me what happened. I'd have been like, she tried to rob me.
Eyes and shit.
This lady tried to rob me.
She tried to rob
I turned around and shot her. She had a heart attack.
Yep. Done.
I had a heart attack.
That was it.
Yo, you gonna take that to the grave? Huh? You gonna take that to the grave?
Yep.
Wow.
I love it.
Wow.
I love it. What a great reason to start the Do-Rag Talks.
That is a
Yeah, so I mean, I've been thinking about making Do-Rag Talks a podcast.
Yeah, you
possibly.
should.
You're a very humble, positive dude. Like, I don't know. Obviously, you realize it because you keep saying that you're humble and stuff. But everything that you kind of twist or everything that you start doing, everything that you're a part of right now is for somebody else. Yeah. And it's always positive. That's crucial, man. That's what the world needs.
Yeah, on the way here, I was having a good conversation with my friend Alexandra, and she was saying, like, we need to realize that nothing is about us in life, really. Like, we live in this complex where we take everything personal because we think everything is about us because all we can see is our perspectives. And when you really let that go and you understand that, like, man, nothing is really about me, let me start taking things so personal. Let me stop making assumptions from a lot of the personal inflictions that I feel from the people around me. Yep. Things just become easier for you. Yeah. And I just choose to live that way.
Yeah, I think that's the best way to live if you can do it. Not everybody's capable of it.
Yeah.
And it's all a mindset, though, at the end of the day.
But it might take work to get there.
Oh, yeah, it takes time. I mean, it's not like you just wake up and you're like, all right, I'm set. Yeah. You know, it takes trial and error. Yep. Trial and error.
Yeah. I can be vulnerable now. Like, like I can have emotion. Like, you know, like, because, like, for me, like, growing up in Detroit, you know what I'm saying? Like, I had to be macho.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Tough,
I had to be tough. Yeah. You know, and then, so, like, when it came to my relationships, I didn't know how to cope with a woman because I didn't know how to be sensitive, you know, like, when she would get emotional. Because I used to always was told never to cry. Yeah. Never, you know what I'm saying? Bitch
that's
up.
not life. That's not a life,
exactly.
Though.
It's horrible advice.
Bro, crying is that's being human. Having emotion, also, having vulnerability, that's being a human.
And then also, like when you cry, like you're cleansing yourself.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like when you sneeze, it's because something is in your that's in your system that you got to get out.
Sometimes
like
it's dust, but yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Particles.
Yeah. I'm with you. I cry about everything. I'm a problem.
I mean, now, you know what I'm saying? Like,
my wife hates me. So
me and my bro, like we were watching Coco, and like we was literally
that movie Coco?
We was literally like two grown ass men sitting on the couch watching Coco. And we look at each other like this, and we both had tears going down our eye. Yep. I was literally
you ever seen that movie?
Yes,
bro. That movie had us crying.
The ending of Coco
was
guaranteed.
My God.
I watched it once.
It's beautiful.
Oh, like you would cry. You would cry.
God damn it, Disney.
God damn it, Disney.
That's why I got Disney Plus.
Right.
Me too.
They got me. They got me.
Me too. But they don't. For some reason, my smart TV in my bedroom still doesn't have it on there. I don't know why. So I can't get it in my room. It sucks. Me and my wife are trying to watch like Little Mermaid and shit.
Yeah.
We got it everywhere in the house.
Can't get it.
I forgot about that, bro.
Yeah, like
speaking of emotions, though, you just reminded me. I wanted to dedicate this episode to my grandmother, who just died last night. Actually, ironically, it wasn't like it was we sort of saw it coming. My grandfather died about a year ago, and it's kind of been. I'm surprised she lasted this long, to be honest. Like it's been a progression since then. So I told my mom this morning that I was going to dedicate this episode to her. So rest in peace, Grandma.
Rest in peace.
Hopefully she's with my grandpa now because she was a mess here by herself. Big mess. So it's actually a good thing. It's a very good thing.
It's interesting how that kind of happens a lot of times, especially you see like older couples. Yeah. One goes, the next one is just like they're being perfect health, and then quickly it shows you like emotional attachment is important.
Yep. Stress
very
too,
important
man.
For life, man.
Stress will ruin people.
Yeah, she started to lose everything up here, forgetting everything. I mean, it's been something that my whole family has been.
But I don't understand why people would think that death is a bad thing.
No, that's true.
I mean, it's like you have somebody that died, but I'm sorry for your loss. Like that's not a bad. This here what we on right now. This is the hell. Yeah, you feel what I'm saying? Like like.
I mean, if that's how you want to look at it, that's not how I look at it. But I know what you're saying.
Right.
We've been programmed to believe that death is this bad, horrible thing. But
it's not.
I mean, like losing my grandmother is a true testament to the fact that it's not. I mean, sometimes it is bad. Sometimes it's bad.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
Yeah.
I mean, I think people get caught up in the. Again, like I said earlier, two things can be true. You know what I mean? Like the way a person dies can be very bad, but the fact that they've moved on, you know, can be a good thing. The two things can be true. It's not always the same.
Especially though, you know, like it can be bad. One of the homies, one of our very good friends, had his sister was shot 2 times. All the ribs, everything's all damaged up. She's been on 24-hour, you know, attention, the whole 9 yards. But that was over somebody else's drama shit.
Who's that?
Our boy Steve.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Super bad. So shout out to him. Shout out to his sister. I hope she pulls through.
Wait, is that recent?
Yeah.
What?
Very recent. Yeah. Messed up situation.
I'm going to cut that out of the podcast. I didn't know that.
You can, but
I didn't know that.
it's one of them things where it can be bad. It could be somebody else's different thing. That's a tough thing. But normally,
that I do know about.
Normally, you know, death doesn't always have to be bad. But especially like when we're talking about like all the drug overdoses and stuff like that, sometimes that's okay. People didn't know how to live their life. People forgot to live positive life. They depended on some shit. Sometimes it's okay to relive somewhere else or whatever you believe
addiction
in.
can be a living hell. So sometimes that is that person's only reprieve.
And you know what I'm saying, like not saying that you know, to your situation with like your friend and like her sister, well like his sister or whatever, but like there's a lot of people that actually put themselves in that predicament.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know,
well, if you're
and
living
like they
life
try
wrong,
to be something that they
Yeah.
not. You know what I'm saying? Like I know a lot of guys who've been dealt with because they try to have this persona about themselves like they are, and then when you come across somebody that really is, you don't, you know, yeah.
Especially
Like,
nowadays,
you put
it's like
yourself
that.
in Yeah.
6'9".
You know what I'm saying? And like a lot of because it's because they see it and it goes to the law of attraction. Like it is attracting to them.
Yeah.
So they're gonna do what they are attracted to. So you know, oh, he getting other girls. He got these cars, his jewelry. He's selling this dope. Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna try that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try that. You don't understand that kid was born into that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like his father, his uncles, and they all did that. Yep. You know what I'm saying? So like when you get a kid like that, they're trying to run away from that.
Yeah. Like
they don't want to be in that mix.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And then like you got guys that's trying to be in that mix and don't know how to be. You know, like Gucci said, you can get lost in the sauce.
Absolutely.
You know, like you're thinking that you all that, bro. You're not.
Yeah.
So bringing that to like music, do y'all think music has that kind of influence on people to be something that they're not?
I think
Certain music.
Yeah. Well, I think it depends on who you are. I think it depends on who you are. I think that again, environment plays a big role in it. If you're in an environment where you're actually seeing a lot of the things that whoever you're listening to musically are talking about, that's the only thing you know. Like, yo, my favorite rapper's talking about this shit, and my uncle and my dad are going out doing this shit every day.
All right.
Well, it all depends on who you're listening to.
That's what we do then. Like, that's what life. That's what I do.
And like you got to think about it. Like it has to have some type of, you know what I'm saying, like influence because you got
100%.
everybody rapping about it.
100%.
Again,
And half of these Negroes, bro, half of these niggas ain't even. These niggas went to Catholic schools and shit.
Right.
Straight up.
And then like, and now they try to act.
Now they got something to prove and shit.
Right.
Like, oh,
Like,
because if
But
they
I think
find
that's
out,
more about money though, isn't it? Because they see what's working.
Pride.
You
too.
could go to Catholic school and then you gonna be a Christian rapper or a Catholic rapper? You know what I mean? Like that's there's no money in that.
Yeah.
So you see 6ix9ine on the block with a whole bunch of bloods. Like, look how much money he's got. Look how successful he's getting. I'm gonna go do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna speak on that.
And nobody cares because, I mean, think about nobody's ever really cared. Yeah. We like you to be quote unquote real, but you don't have to be. You know what I mean? Like we give a little bit of extra credit to the dudes that we know are really about this shit.
Right. People that last are people
but we'll
that
still
are
fuck
real.
with you if you're not.
Right.
If you make bangers, we don't care.
Right.
We don't give a shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like we like dudes that play in the streets and talk about the shit. But, matter of fact, like for me, I'm gonna be honest. If you're talking about it, I kind of prefer you to be a little bit about it. You know what I mean? Or at least be in a place where I know you were about it.
Yeah.
You know, like a guy like T.I.
Or 50.
We know T.I. was really about it.
Oh yeah.
We know 50 was really about it.
We know.
So he gets a pass.
We know Prince was really about it. You know what I'm saying?
We
Like,
can
know
really
all these guys that Jay-Z they're really about the shit. You know.
So you can talk about it.
You said Prince?
No.
Like not.
Hey,
you're talking Houston Prince. Houston Prince.
Yeah.
It depends on how many.
They said Prince. I was like
Jay Prince.
I was like,
Yeah, he's.
I'm talking about Jay Prince.
Hey, depending on what you're talking about, Prince was really about it.
Yo, you don't know. Prince was hood as fuck, man. Prince was one of the top gang bang. No, I'm just
I mean, like he
Purple came
part like the town, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Prince is from here. Yep.
That
Prince, but he was talking Jay Prince.
I'm talking about Jay Prince. I'm talking about the real street level Prince.
So I do think music. I think music does influence. I mean,
music is one
it
of the
depends
main
on who you are,
influences,
and
man.
it can influence in so many different ways. I think that there is no clear-cut answer. Music has definitely influenced me. At one point, Tupac did influence me to begin a life of crime. But as I got older and continued to listen to his message, I realized that's not at all what the fuck he was saying.
Yeah.
But I was too young to understand his real message. And then, so I mean, I don't think that's any different than, fuck parenting. You know what I mean? Like we all, I shouldn't say we all, but like I can go back and look at lessons that I was being taught as a child by my parents that I didn't understand the lesson then and I understand now.
100%.
I tell my son,
it's the same thing. Like
if it's legit, then
Wait till you're older, you'll understand. That's the same shit.
That's real
like,
shit.
I wish I would have wrote that shit down.
People think that that's just bullshit. That's real shit. And one of the best parts about being a parent is when you see some shit come to fruition that you didn't think they fucking heard you say. Like I just got my 9-year-old in basketball. Bro, lockdown defense. And when I see that on the court, I'm like, holy shit. Like, he's really been listening to me.
Yeah. Like,
he is lockdown defense. He finds his guy, and that guy either doesn't get the ball, or if he gets the ball, he takes the ball. That's it. That's literally what I've taught him. Since we've been practicing basketball, that's your ball. Mm-hmm. That's your ball. I don't care who has it in their hands. It's your ball, so get it.
So what I'm hearing here is, obviously, let's tie this all together.
Okay.
We were talking about when you were younger, the type of music that you listened to, your parents weren't big fans of. Same with me.
Yep.
So there's definitely should be some kind of cohesion between like music being a good influence, but also parenting backing up.
Yes.
So if you want that cohesion,
process.
Nipsey Hussle, J. Cole, Kendrick.
We doing a top 5 right now?
No, I'm just saying these are cohesions where they can rap, they can say that they're a part of these areas, they live these lifestyles, but they choose to not do their shit, not to start doing drugs. If they do, it's every once in a while, but most of them people aren't even doing that shit at all. Teaching people how to own real estate, teaching people how to do business, how to do things to manifest your thoughts.
But that's the thing though too is that like the guys who really did it don't talk about the shit no more.
True.
You know
Well,
and
that's the era I came up in. When I see people on the internet with guns,
like
I'm
what?
like,
That's crazy.
What you flashing money?
Turn your camera
all
on.
that, bro? Bro?
Yeah,
Come on,
it's
dog.
weird.
Like that's some weird, goofy shit.
yeah. It's
But at the
weird.
same time, like you get people like Kodak Black, who I think he's about it.
But Kodak don't give a fuck though. Like
that's what I'm saying.
Like he's the type of person he don't have no care in the world.
No, but hear me out though. What I'm saying is, where is like it's confusing to look at.
So-
because
That I agree with.
You know what I mean? You got some people who are really about it who aren't doing this, and then you got some people who are really about it who are doing it. So like, what is a concise message?
So I
for
think
you
to put a button on what you were just saying, and this is something that I practice, is rather than parents saying, "Oh
Don't
no,
listen
we're not
to it."
going to listen to that. No, we're not going to listen to the music where they say fuck and the N word and all. We're not doing that." Rather than tell your kids, "No, that's bad. That's inappropriate." Explain it to your kids, and that's what I do. Like my kids love fucking hip hop, and my wife sometimes she's like, "Oh, well, they're saying fuck a lot and this and that." And it's like, well, first of all, we say fuck a lot.
Yeah,
And don't call
that's
Uncle
going to happen.
Joe because Uncle Joe
Right,
can't
like
stop saying
they
fuck
know
all
the word
time.
fuck now. Like they know the word fuck. It's okay, but the point is, I'm gonna let them listen to the music that they like the sound of because music is important. Music is everything. Music is life. But I'm also gonna be there to explain to them, here's why you can't say the N word. Here's why when you're singing this song, you don't say that part.
Right.
Because, you know what I mean?
XYZ history.
Exactly.
Make it make sense.
And here's why he said this about something that he did to another person. He's not speaking. He didn't. If he really did that, he'd be in jail, right? And my kids. Oh yeah, that's right. Right. So he's talking about some shit that he experienced in life.
Right.
At some point, and now he's getting that message across to explain to other people, either A, don't do the shit that I did, or you're just a bad influence and he's trying to tell you to do the shit, but don't listen to him, listen to me. I'm telling you, don't do the shit that he's saying you should do. You can listen to the music, but don't rob the bank.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, the music is fine. Don't do what he's telling you to do or what she's telling you to do. So I think that's the importance is presence. Parents being there. Presence. Like, let your kids listen to the great music that you grew up on and explain it to them. That's what we're here for. Don't just take it away from them because they're going to listen to that shit anyways.
It's going to take them a lot
That's
longer
what I did when
my
mom snapped my Doggy Style CD in half. Guess what I did?
Wow.
I went and bought another one.
That's foul.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I went and found another one. Actually, I didn't. I stole it. So now, because
now
you made me a thief.
Right. I was listening to you, but you just
Snap my shit.
killed my trust. So I'm gonna go listen to this rap
exactly.
and figure out how.
And I'm gonna
that.
steal it to get it.
Yeah.
So now I'm breaking the law, and I'm still doing the shit that you don't want me to do.
Wow.
You know what I mean? I'm gonna be the guy that's gonna hand my kid the music or download. Here, download. You know, like Victory Lap is my kid's favorite album.
Wow.
Period.
That's
That's dope.
That's bro.
How old is he?
I got 12, 10, 9, 5. Well, 12, 10, 9. Yeah, 12, 10, 9, 5.
That's live.
Yeah. I mean,
that.
Nipsey, period.
For sure.
And they hear Nipsey's voice, and it's,
Yeah.
oh, it's Nipsey. We know Nip. Yeah. So, yes, I think to come full circle, yes, I think music influences us more than probably anything on the planet.
Just think about how many times you listen to music and it make you think about something.
Yeah.
That's why I never.
That's an
wanted to
emotion.
start.
You know what I'm saying? Like them hurts and that beat is touching your soul.
We've recorded 200 episodes of this podcast because of music. This shit consumes my life.
Yeah.
And honestly, I didn't want to do this podcast because of music. I was like, who's going to listen to a podcast when they could listen to music? If I hop in the car, I'm going to listen to music over a podcast, which is the honest God truth.
Yeah.
I'm glad I didn't listen to myself. So
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Here we are. So we should probably wrap this up. I don't know how long we've been going. It's been like almost 2 hours. This might have to be 2 parts.
Yeah. It is
But
2 hours.
I'm gonna give you 2. So the first one, because I know you've been a kick returner your whole career.
Yep.
killer kick.
I want
return.
top 5 kick returners.
All time?
Top 5 all time.
Shoot. Man.
All time.
That's gotta be the funnest position too. That'd be my favorite position.
Or the
to
most
do.
terrifying.
Oh, also
punter is
punt would be the most terrible.
I'm kind of gonna pair those two up together because that's only right.
Yeah,
you
that's
pair those two up because Devin Hester, number 1.
That's one, right? Go. Yeah.
100% go.
Probably Dante Hall.
Okay,
Yep.
Number 2.
Yep.
I'm gonna throw someone in here who, let me think, who probably, Jacoby Jones.
Oh yeah.
Jacoby Jones was dynamic.
Yep.
He showed up in big games more than any other returner other than Devin Hester.
Yep.
In big games, he returned kicks when they mattered.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
Jacoby Jones was huge, man.
I forgot about Jacoby. I would have never said
Jones,
that.
Trendon Holiday.
I was about to say.
Trendon Holiday was unbelievable for a while. Let me think. 5th one. I'm gonna try to reach into the archives and pay some respect to some old schoolers. God dang it.
So we are comparing the kick return and I mean.
Yeah.
Sure,
Punt.
kick or
Kick,
punt returner,
punt.
either
That's
one.
it.
Yeah,
so
either one.
like you forgetting one of the ghosts now.
I mean, Deion Sanders.
Okay.
Yeah,
Deion.
Deion Sanders.
That would have been my.
I didn't want to say
that'd have been
Deion.
one of my
I thought it was
favorite.
kind of given.
I mean, like that's the
Deion,
last.
but probably Deion Sanders, man.
Yeah, I mean Deion and Hester are almost Biggie and Pac.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah,
You almost got to take them out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's kind of outsiders.
Deion's just a goat in
Deion's
general
crazy.
for
Yeah.
anything,
All-time?
man.
Yeah.
He was
It's my all-time
crazy
favorite.
good.
All-time favorite player.
Like he can catch the ball.
Sports
it
athlete.
don't matter who
All-time
around.
favorite player. Who is that for me?
Is that favorite player?
That Deion's my all-time favorite player.
Like out of all categories, everything or football.
Favorite football player.
Favorite football player? Sure, like mine would be Vic.
I got Chris Carter.
Chris Carter.
He's one of my favorites.
Daniel
Oh, yep.
I got
LT.
Vic.
Let, I got that old baby blue jersey.
Yo, You know, I didn't realize that the Lakers were from Minneapolis until like 8 years ago.
Yep. Makes no damn sense.
Just think,
Same with
man.
the North Stars,
The Lakers
too.
in LA.
The Dallas Stars.
I used to always look at that name like, what the fuck is a Laker? But I'm like, okay, Lakes in Minnesota.
Yep.
Makes sense now.
Yeah, we had the Lakers and we had the Dallas Stars, North Stars.
I didn't know the Stars were from Minnesota.
Yep. Used to be the North Stars, Minnesota North Stars. Yep. Who else? We had another team stolen from us too.
and they're fucking goats. It's like all of our players, like on the Twins.
Yeah.
Every one of the fucking Twins that leaves us gets a fucking ring.
Somebody just won a ring last year. Who? Didn't Dozier? I think Brian
won last year?
I think Brian Dozier won.
Was it Houston? Who won last
no,
year?
Nationals.
Nationals won.
Yeah, Brian Dozier.
Didn't Kyle? What was the pitcher? Kyle
Loesch.
Loesch. Didn't he get a ring too?
I don't think so. Maybe he did.
There's always some people that were like
on the border here. And then go
yeah.
It's true though. People do like to leave here and blow up.
Garnett. If you think basketball, fuck, Celtics team was our team before.
That was the most.
Cassell,
that was
Garnett,
one of the most
fucking,
That was one of the most heartbreaking moments in my sports viewing
Garnett left?
life, because I was such a big fan of Kevin Garnett. Like if we're talking like all time favorite player, athlete, period, all sports, it's KG.
Kader.
It's KG with a bullet by far. He's by far my favorite player ever, and I was there.
Really, it's not Wally Zerbiak?
I do fucking know. No, bro, that reminds me of that reminds me of that episode of Jamie Foxx show, and who was it that was on? Oh, when KG showed up. You know what I'm talking about? You ever watch the Jamie Foxx show?
I didn't know he had a cameo.
Yeah, he made a cameo with, and he was macking on Fancy.
Oh.
And
he was macking on Carmelo.
And Jamie couldn't.
She's warming up.
Oh shit!
She's warming up.
I think everybody trying to talk to Lala.
Shit. I'm trying to talk to Lala. If anybody knows how to reach her,
Listen, if I see Lala at the Grammys, I'm shooting my shot. You
have
crazy?
to. They have to.
They had a Rocky Point.
But Jamie Foxx couldn't say Wally
Disgusting, man.
Zerbiak's. Jamie Foxx couldn't say Wally Zerbiak's name, so he just went Wally sipping scissors.
That should have definitely been his intro music. If that wasn't his intro music, 3-6. Yo, 3-6 played a big role in my life, man.
Fuck yeah, me too,
Yeah.
man. 3-6 and Bone Thugs,
They
man.
played a big role in my life.
Yeah, I didn't really like. I didn't really like 3-6.
Like if you
I never
play
really liked
a
them.
3-6 Mafia song at a
too dark
party,
for me.
Oh,
100%.
It's too dark for me.
Everybody
vibe.
sings it.
was
So
just too-
like we got two different conversations, but like literally, like I was like at a party, you know what I'm saying, and everybody was dull, like literally dull as fuck, and I just put some 3-6 Mafia on any song, and the whole vibe changed. I'm like, if you put 3-6 Mafia on at any party, it's a whole different vibe. Everyone like, oh, you the shit, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like this back in high school though, you know, so I started getting all the friends probably just because of 3-6 Mafia, just because of that. Changing the whole vibe of the whole party.
3-6 was what we always banged to. 3-6 and Bone Thugs.
You could bang the 3-6.
I don't know, but well,
That ain't banging music.
What do you mean by banging?
He said we used to bang the 3-6.
Are you talking about banging, like
That's what
gang
he
banging,
said.
or banging?
Like,
that's what he
you
twisted
make
it
like
to.
parties
I'm
to
starting to
Yeah.
think like
Is banging like
might
a
be some-
sexual act, or is this
That's
like,
what I was
is this
taking
like,
it as. That's what I thought he was
that's
saying.
fuck you got going on.
That might be what Kobe listens to.
Hey, but hanging the
Might be.
3-6.
Oh my goodness.
that's some
Okay,
funny
top
shit.
five. Top 5.
Top 5 dead or
All
alive.
right, so
No Biggie, no Pac.
and we taking out Hove too. We taking out Hove.
You can put
We
Hov
can
in
take
there.
out. We can take Hov out.
We can take him out. Let's make it interesting. Let's take Hove out.
Because Hov is in your top 5 if he's not.
Yeah, he was.
Okay.
He was.
Yeah, let's take him out then.
Okay, number 1, 3 Stacks.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm a huge Outkast fan. Grew up in the South. Like, Outkast was all I listened to growing up, for sure. Next one I'm going to say, and this is just for me, J. Cole.
Yep. I'm with
J. Cole is there. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have this issue where, like, we don't want to put people who are still existing in the game in the all-time list when it's like, just because someone came before us don't mean, like, their records weren't meant to be broken, you know? And I feel like J. Cole has surpassed many lyricists.
I think he's the best lyricist.
Not even lyricist, but production and everything.
Production, you know what I mean? Next one for me.
All around
Lupe
package.
Fiasco.
Okay.
Lupe.
Fiasco,
Hip hop
cool-
saved my
coolest
life.
flow. ever. You know what I mean? Interested. It's always challenged people to think more than the music and all that.
Did you
stuff.
like his last album? Was it Drago's Wave or whatever?
I kind of missed that wave. I feel like I'm cool off Lupe. I'm cool off him now. Like if Lupe come out now, I'm not running to get Lupe now.
But the original.
Food and Liquor, the Cool. You know what I mean? Like that's Lupe.
Even Lasers, that was kind of the tail end.
Most of those after that, even Titso and Youth was fire. You know what I mean?
I don't think I really ever got into that one.
That one's really good. I think I like that one more than Lasers, actually.
Okay.
I do.
Lasers was kind of my break off.
Lasers was the most like business, like he did that for the industry. The most industry art like album he's ever dropped, in my opinion.
I think the cool is one of those like kind of like, I don't want to say it is, but it's
secret
close
classic.
To a perfect.
It is
hip hop album.
It is.
It's close.
And it has a lot of tracks too. 18 tracks.
Yeah. And they're all dope.
Like I think Doggy Style is the perfect hip hop album.
Is.
Like literally
it
perfect.
Is.
It's perfect. It's 100 out of 100.
It's got that bounce.
Dre 2001.
You feel it. You know what I mean?
Dre 2001, another perfect hip hop album.
I feel like
every song.
Forest Hills Drive. Perfect hip hop album.
You know what? I'm gonna have to say it, bro. A lot of people won't rock with it. I'm gonna put the game in there.
Yes.
I'm gonna put the game in there. I got a feeling you guys.
That might be the first time. Game's one of my favorites all time with the bullet.
What the game has been able to do. He's been able to transform with every twist and turn that music has made.
And stay.
Like when Tyler the Creator came out, and he came out, I'm a goddamn Martian. I'm a goblin. Like, yo, I've never heard him rap like that. And he rode the beat, and he was with them bar for bar with Tyler the Creator, who I think is one of the most talented artists out right now.
Weren't they dissing each other on that track?
Yeah, they were. But just to see the game go
Tyler.
from West Coast back to that was kind of like, you know what? And then you think about Jesus' piece, every track that he was on, you can't say anyone outshined him ever on the track.
Well,
other than J. Cole ate him up. Yes. Cole ate him up, but I mean, I just put J. Cole number one.
Cole didn't eat him up, though.
But you know what's funny, though?
Right
it was better.
This is where the game, like, he doesn't care if he gets beat, but what's so dope about the game is he's a fucking chameleon. He will adapt to everybody. Where he sounds just fucking like him. He writes like them. Like, he makes his shit so cohesive where it fits a song and it doesn't sound like a mixtape song.
Let's be honest. I love 50, but like he couldn't.
I put Game over 50.
He couldn't move with the game. Couldn't move with it.
Well, I actually have an opinion about 50. I think the reason 50's career musically ended is because
business.
He single-handedly destroyed unity in New York music. Like after him, there was no unity in hip hop music in New York. So I think
when you say unity, you mean like collaborations with groups and shit.
Like it was because before 50, New York was such a tight knit like.
He came to that bitch.
You got like the ASAP Mob.
Everybody.
You got Flatbush Zombies, who I fuck with them heavy. I do. I like Dark, like I said. Dark,
Flatbush is nice.
Flatbush is dope. So you see some people trying to bring that, the Fugees, that kind of style back to hip hop, but you got a good point of people really collabing who are like the major artists right now. They're not really doing
50 is Debo.
Yeah.
50 is Debo. Like
he's Debo.
Debo. Like we'll tolerate him because he can beat the fuck out of all of us, but nobody really likes him.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
That is facts, man. That's facts. Shoot.
I think this.
What am I, number 4?
You got one left. No.
We got Andre,
Cole,
Game.
Lupe.
I got one more.
I think Game solidified himself in my top 5 all time with Born to Rap. It was such an amazing album.
None of his albums are bad.
He has, I think they might all be classics.
And let me clear the air right now. I hate this.
You hate
this
what?
This is tearing me up.
Oh, you hate the top 5?
I hate it.
Well, you're doing great.
I hate
so
it. You know what I mean? I'm like, I know I'm leaving people out.
Especially
number 5 can be, you can be Kendrick. I like Mos Def. A lot of people sleep on his career. Common. Let me think.
He's been in a couple of people's recently too.
Common is fucking crazy.
He's
him
nice.
On Jesus Piece was.
Yeah, I'm saying, you know what I mean. But
dope.
At that point, you get into different avenues of rap.
See, Charlamagne likes to say that J. Cole makes TED Talks music. I think Common makes TED Talks music.
Yeah, no, for sure.
That shit is boring.
J. Cole
does
not make TED Talk music at all. Charlamagne's overly critical. So.
Well, he, to be fair, he wasn't saying it in a negative way.
Number 5, I'm gonna say Kanye.
Okay.
I'm gonna say Kanye number 5. I think I was just listening to My Dark Twisted Fantasy the other day.
Super
Is
dope.
that his best album?
Yes.
Like I was listening, I was like, okay, I fuck with
production standpoint,
registration. That's authentic. But you listen to a body of work.
Yep.
Like My Dark Twisted Fantasy.
It's his best album
that he produced.
It's not my favorite album.
What's your favorite one?
College Dropout. And again, like we were talking about earlier, it's because of where I was in life at the time. I feel that. It spoke to me at that time in life and the impact that it had. Yeah. People forget that when Kanye dropped College Dropout, that was some shit that nobody, and I mean nobody, had ever heard before. Like that was, even myself, when I threw it on, I remember thinking like, what the fuck is this weird shit? Because at that time, all we had heard was Overnight Celebrity and Through the Wire. Yep. And then he came on College Dropout. What was it?
The Jamie Foxx.
Yeah, but we had heard that. I'm talking like, what's the song? I've been working a slave shit. And I was like, this is like a spiritual. I don't know what the fuck this is, but it's making me feel something.
That's one thing that I do come to the defense of Kanye at times when people are like, oh, he's talking about his Jesus stuff. And I'm like, wait. He's been doing that his whole career.
He has.
You know what I mean? Don't try to act like this is something new. Like he's trying to.
No, he's been like that. Jesus walks.
I do. He does some things for a lot of publicity stunts. Yep. But Kanye has always been true to like his passion about religion. Yep. You know what I mean? I'm not super religious myself. You know what I mean? I'm more spiritual than religious. That's whatever. Yep. But I respect him for that because he's always stood on that. Yep. What I think Kanye introduced to the game was he was like a second coming of like he wants to be Quincy Jones. I think he does.
But if you asked him, he'd tell you he is Quincy Jones.
Exactly. You know what I mean? Both from Chicago. You know what I mean? Those kind of roots run deep. Yep. But he was the first artist you really saw who was producing and vocalizing his own work. Now you got Travis Scott's. You got a bunch of artists that are doing this now. Even Big Crit. Yep. He's very underrated from the South. Yep. He produces and vocalizes his own stuff.
One of my favorites
which is
right
special,
now.
which is forcing people to really have talent in the game.
The difference between Crit and Ye is this last album that Crit dropped, he didn't produce himself. And it's the best rapping he's ever done.
It is.
Well, he got to spend time on it.
I don't know if it's the best rapping, but like it's something about that last album that's just like, I'm for this.
I think it's
Crit is here. Crit is here.
I think it's the best rapping he's done, and it's because he didn't have to do the production
spending so much time.
It was just throw the beat on and let me just go. And I think that's what's happening with Kanye right now. And I've said this a couple times is this is Kanye without writers. Right. So the production is still slapping. Amazing, but he sucks.
It is
he
woeful,
sucks.
Man. It is terrible.
Where are your writers?
Because like if you listen to like Life of Pablo, the production on that album is
crazy.
Stupid.
Insane.
Super crazy.
Yo, these sounds that he's thinking in his head,
that
shit really does see sounds. I get it.
For sure.
I get it.
Yep.
But his lyrics are horrible.
Terrible.
I'm better than that.
Bring Rhymefest. You know I don't know what Rhymefest is doing, but call Rhymefest because this shit is not
call
working.
Anybody.
I mean,
bro.
And the one thing that I do give a slight to Kanye, but at this point I can't take him out of my top 5 for this because I'm strictly talking about their rap career.
Yeah. I mean, impact alone.
Him and Jay-Z suck at pushing their artists, man. Like, Saha the Prince is nice.
Dude,
he's nice.
One of the coldest.
And he's been on the good music just riding away for so long.
His last album was phenomenal.
Super
every
dope.
single one.
I still got that shit on my playlist,
I don't think he's dropped, like, a bad album. I'm just like, no one knows about Saha the Prince. Like, what happened to Designer?
He just posted. Saha just posted the other day. He's got an album coming.
Designer?
Yeah. No. Fuck
Saha?
No. Yeah, Saha.
Okay, cool.
I don't know about
follow on IG, so I try to keep up with it.
Yeah, he posted a close-up picture of his face and said, "Who's ready for the album?" And I said, "Me."
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, why don't we know about this stuff?
Yeah, I don't know. Follow us on IG. Watch our IG story, then you'll know. Because I posted it in our IG story. So who's ready
People
for it?
People need to know.
I'm telling you. Royce the 5'9" too.
Royce the 5'9".
One of the GOATs. All-time GOATs.
Like, that's a fire little label.
Royce is the puppet
master.
I
used to see Royce, you know what I'm saying? So Royce, you know what I'm saying, like he had this this all-white Stingray Corvette. He should ride down 7 Mile. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I forgot he was from Detroit.
Yeah, like this is before, you know, so I got into the training and stuff and all that stuff, you know, and like I used to see him just riding down the street. He used to always ride down Monty Block. You know, he always stay on 7 Mile, you know, and he's right down the street. I just always look at the car like, damn, I want that. You know, like, shoot, like Royce, what?
How long ago was this?
This about 6-7 years ago.
Okay, so there's a good chance that he may have had a rocket launcher in that Corvette.
He had a briefcase.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
You remember that video? That iconic video?
He had a rocket launcher?
Bruh. A real rocket launcher.
Like
he was just threatening fucking what's his nuts. Who was that? That
Lord
was
Jamar?
talking shit.
No, Joe Budden. Like, when he just on show with Joe
We
Budden?
gotta do something about this gun control,
who was
man.
he
It's just getting out of control.
It's still the video's still on YouTube. I forget.
It's really a problem. I don't mean to keep going longer, but like
No,
I
that's
really
fine.
gotta speak on this gun control shit because it's really crazy. Like, man, did y'all know 40% of the guns that are accounted for in Central America can be tracked back to America? And the very thing that we're trying to do to the people who are seeking refuge from the rising of crime in Central America right now are because of the guns that we sold from the NRA down to Central America. And
Yeah.
we're like, nah, we're going to build a wall. But it's like their problems are the problems we created. So really, they're just returning the guns.
It's not just Central
So,
America
it's just
either,
like,
though.
It's not. It's everywhere.
I mean, like,
Everywhere.
I'm like, bro, this
In
is
the words
crazy.
of the great Donald Glover, this is America.
This is America.
If you go about 15 minutes south,
Yo, where is he on that list? He might be. Hey, man.
I don't
He's top 12.
Oh,
Top 15?
rapper?
Artist? No, he's not really a rapper.
I can't give it to him.
Can't really give it to him. I liked all his albums, though. I love all his albums.
I mean, if you want to talk about like influential person,
Yeah.
then we can have
Yeah,
a conversation
That's
for
fair.
sure.
That's fair.
Yeah, one of the most
rapper,
influential
yeah.
people. I mean, performer, comedian. He's a funny guy too.
Funny.
And
That's how he
then-
started. Comedian.
Right. So that and then, but yeah, rapper. I mean, a lot of people do like him as a rapper a lot because he can chop.
Yeah.
He can rap fast.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
people.
He's gimmicky.
I'm gonna
It's real gimmicky.
let's be honest. White people think that's cool.
He does. He relates to,
Yeah.
to the white America. He does.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. Until
Good
you.
point.
Yeah.
That's a really good point.
Yeah. But you can see he stopped doing that.
Yeah.
And now he doesn't do things
Now
like
he's just
that
directing
anymore.
and
Yeah.
film.
No, he's a genius.
Now he
for
just
sure.
drops one song with a dope ass visual every now and then. It's like, all right, y'all satisfied?
Yep.
I'm gonna go back into my, you know.
And Atlanta is low key one of the best
it is.
shows
I
on
love that
television.
show.
I do too. I can't wait for it to come back. Are we on season 3?
3.
Yeah, can't wait. Yo, that episode and the Drake episode, where the party at Drake's house.
The one that fucked me up was the what was the guy who was like the Michael
Gator-
Jackson dude? The dude who lived in this
Oh
house.
yeah, the creepy ass like porcelain dude. Yeah,
That was like one of the season openers for season 2. and I
that was the
like,
creepiest shit I've ever seen.
That's the direction the show's going in?
Yeah,
I'm for it.
That was
Like,
creepy.
I'm here for that.
yeah.
For sure.
It looked like he had like a dude. He kind of looked.
He had the little skin condition.
Yeah, I remember the whole entire episode thinking like that's somebody famous.
I thought it
like
was.
that's
Who is that?
that's a celebrity of some sort, and we're gonna find out later. I don't remember who I thought it was though.
The casting for the episode.
But yeah, that was crazy. And then what was the other guy that showed the other character? What was it, Gator Man or something?
Yeah, Gator Man.
It was
the
Cat
dude,
Williams.
Yeah.
Yeah. What the fuck? Yo, that show is crazy. That show is crazy. All right, so we got your top 5 rappers. We got your top 5 kick returners.
we got to be done with top 5.
I
so
think
I'm
that's
gonna
it.
fucking-
I think we got it. Are y'all Super Bowl bound this year, please?
Man, you know what? I really do. I think we are. I don't think we played a complete game as a team yet.
Not even last week.
Nah,
That was
not
the
even last
most
week.
complete game.
That was
I feel
literally
like-
just defense.
Nah, it's 7 turnovers.
Hey, that
Nah,
defense.
they were giving us the ball.
It's 'cause they're
That's
washed.
not gonna happen again.
No, that's never.
You know what I mean? That's not gonna happen again. Let's just be real.
Well, not against the Bears or the Packers, but
Yeah, well, I hope it does. But
That'd be
you know
great.
what I mean?
That would be
We not
fucking
use
did y'all?
hope.
Did you know the
We not use
last?
hope.
Did you know the last time the Vikings had 7 turnovers?
What was like 74 or something like that?
1995.
I'm not 95.
Yep.
Okay.
1995. When I heard that stat, I was like, really? Even like
Yeah, you would think it would be.
some of the crazy defenses we've
There's
had.
been
here?
some good defenses.
I mean, like just
Crazy.
3 years ago, like shoot,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
that defense was
We're
crazy.
we usually have a pretty
It's
solid
pretty much
defense.
the same defense, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah,
It really is.
just minus
It
2
is.
players.
Yeah,
for
Zimmer's
real.
done a really good job.
Minus
somehow.
who? Oh, it's Tom
Yeah.
Johnson
and then the
Sheldon Richardson?
yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
even
but Sheldon was only here
Sheldon
for 1
even
year.
rich. Yeah, but I don't even think he started. I don't think
Damn,
He was
Yeah.
he was a
Yeah.
rotation guy.
Our
Yeah.
defensive tackle rotation was a little different, but
Yep.
the starters.
The starters,
the
yeah.
same.
Wait,
Yeah, starters.
did Tom Johnson come back?
Nah,
I thought he did.
I wish Tom was good.
You know the guys on the radio, they renamed him because his name was so boring.
It is.
So the theory was that if he had a cooler name, he'd be a bigger deal because he's better than
You know what?
people gave him credit
I
for.
believe in that.
So they named him Sebastian Thunderbucket.
Sebastian
Shut the fuck up. Sebastian
Thunderbucket.
Thunderbucket.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Sebastian Thunderbucket.
Thunderbucket.
It's true though. I think the theory is accurate. If he had if his name wasn't Tom
you got a
Johnson,
splash name?
Come from, dude.
For sure.
I don't know. They just made that shit up.
Like Sam Darnold. I mean, he's actually not that bad. When I was watching him, he's not that bad. Just his name is Sam Darnold.
Yeah, I mean, and then they tried to they tried to do the same thing this year with Eric Wilson because he started out so strong. I mean, I think he still played pretty well.
Eric Wilson is a beast.
Yeah.
I'm telling y'all right now.
But
he's a beast. 50 for us.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, he's a monster.
He will. Yeah, I'm tripping.
When he gets his true opportunity.
Shout out to Detroit. You know,
he's a Detroit guy.
I know you can't answer this, but is Dalvin going to be okay?
Yeah, we'll be all right.
He'll be fine.
Hope so.
He'll be fine. He'll be fine.
Is it okay? We got to do just a little bit.
Well, this won't air. This won't be ready until it airs. He'll be fine.
So I'm a huge, enormous, emotional psycho Vikings fan. I'm trying to really hold it in here because I'm interested in giving you an interview.
Go ahead.
Knowing who you are as a person, but is it frustrating for you?
Very.
Because I feel like put it this way, if Dalvin goes down, if what happened last week happens again, I feel okay.
Yeah.
I feel like we'll be fine with you
blessed.
As our number one running back.
I've never been in a backfield where we have so much talent.
Yeah.
You got a guy who I was a starter in Detroit.
Right.
I get here, now I'm behind Dalvin and Alex because they just, they draft Alex and they're going to play him.
Yep.
And I share time with Boone as well.
Yep.
So it's like I've never been in a backfield where I know like if Boone went somewhere else, he would ball for sure. Because he's a tough runner.
Yep.
You know what I mean? He's fast, all that stuff.
And even who's the other dude that we cut? That was killing it in preseason too.
Oh, who was it? D'Angelo Henderson?
No.
Who was it?
I can't think of his name.
Was it Rock Thomas?
Yeah, Rock Thomas.
Rock Thomas, yeah.
He was
Rock
nice
got
too.
Some legal issues.
Yeah. Yep.
But Rock was good too. Rock
he was.
He's
He was
with
nice.
Jacksonville now. He's with Jacksonville now.
Okay, I didn't know.
Yeah, just they just got Leonard Fournette, so you don't really see him too much.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Shoot.
So is it frustrating knowing I could?
It is just because
I could carry this team.
Yeah. Well, it is just because I feel like offensively we can be a lot better.
Yeah.
At times if you utilize me a little bit more.
Yeah.
But at the same time, we're a good team, man. So
it's true.
I don't really mind. I feel like as long as I can't watch someone else's plate while my plate's in front of me because my food's gonna get cold.
Good point.
So when I get my opportunity, I always do my thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, hey, if it's 5 carries a game, hey Amir, go make your 5. I feel like last week I had a really good game with my 5 carries.
Yeah. You did.
And it's like that's all you can do because when you are worrying about someone else's situation, when your opportunity comes up, you shit down your leg. And your opportunity, you're like, wow, I've been waiting for this opportunity, and I was too focused on this to take care of my own. So I take care of my own. If next week they need me, better know I'm going to do my thing. I'm going to kill it, for sure.
Yeah.
But at the same time, hey, if next week they need me just to do what I've been doing on special teams and come in on third down and pass protect, I'm going to do that because I feel like I have that leverage over a lot of guys. Yeah. I'm the oldest in the room. I have the most experience. So I see defenses a little bit better.
Damn, even that's crazy, though.
Yeah.
But you're the oldest.
I'm the oldest.
That's a young
I'm a vet now.
back.
I'm a vet now. 5 years.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. I'm only 26, and I'm the oldest in the room.
So I'm going to ask you another question that you probably can't and won't answer. But what was really going on with the whole Diggs, Thielen, Cousins situation? Was it all blown way out of proportion by the media?
It usually is.
Because I feel like these dudes see each other every day.
Every day.
They're not just not speaking to each other, so they got to be having conversations.
I've seen this since the NFL came out with their own network.
Yep.
Everything's trying to be a soap opera because that stuff sells, and they're trying to make money.
Yep.
And a lot of times their media comes in and they try to create a lot of stories.
Yep.
It wasn't very much to it. Like when you lose a game, no one is happy.
Of course.
Because this is a very result-based game you live
yeah.
in. You got to win to keep your job.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So it's going to always be high tensions when you lose, especially when games mean a lot. And I know a lot of that stuff came up after the first Green Bay game.
Yep.
We know every division games means a lot. Yep. And Diggs is a guy, he plays with a lot of passion, which is don't take that away from him or he's not the same player.
Exactly.
Let him do that, you know what I'm saying, which is why he balls every week. And Adam is actually the same way.
Yeah.
A lot of people look at Diggs as the guy that's kind of more fiery, but Adam, he got some shit to him.
Yeah, I don't see. That's funny because I wouldn't look at it that way at all. I see Adam yelling at people more than I see Diggs
telling
yelling.
you, and that's why Adam has made it as far as he has
Yeah.
in his career. Like he's a guy, no one expected him to be where he is today. But he's so fiery and so competitive that he's not going to be denied. Yeah. And then Kirk is he wants things done a certain way, which I feel like that's how you get your great teams. Like, you look at the Patriots, the reason why the Patriots are so good, because they have a lot of that internal shit going on too. Exactly. But they yell at each other because they're demanding greatness from each other, but they just do a good job of keeping things in-house. I think that's what they've done a really good job as, with. And sometimes, Minnesota, things get out because people are really big fans, like you said. In the media, they get in there, and even if they don't get any inclination of what's going on, they'll hang on to one soundbite, put that up there, and be like, problem in the promised land.
Did Diggs ask for a trade, though? He did, though, right?
I don't believe so. We have the same agent, me and Diggs, actually. And my agent probably kill me if I say anything about it, so I can't comment on that. I don't really know.
I mean, he all but said that he did. He did that little press conference, and he was like, they were like, did you ask for a trade? And he's like, I don't know. Did I? It's like, all right.
But can you imagine, though?
Yes, you did.
He was doing that.
Can you imagine being all pissed off after losing a game, though?
Yeah.
I'd be pissed as fuck. Like, I'm dramatic as shit, too.
Won.
Man. It was Kirk's fault, though. I'm saying it was. But he needed that moment. He needed that mistake because that mistake literally turned the season.
Yeah. He's had a Pro Bowl year now.
Oh, my God. He's had an MVP year.
Yeah, for real. He's had numbers.
Isn't he leading the league in the QBR? Right now?
I believe so, unless Lamar.
Like he was like the last 2 weeks.
He's been on point, I can tell you
I
that.
think he's leading the league. He's leading the league in throwing percentage. I think passing percentage. I think because he was going into last week, he was 70%. Yeah. That's insane.
Super insane. That one game, did he complete every pass? What was that, a couple games ago? Or just missed one?
You're thinking of the Gophers game.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Oh, that was the Gophers game. I've been watching the Gophers like crazy.
Hey, man, shout out to the Gophers.
Shout out to Tyler Johnson.
Nebraska Cornhusker. We used to whip up on the Gophers pretty good. But shout out to them, man. Great season for them.
You and everybody
That's
else.
what's up, bro. That's what's
up.
up.
And actually, ironically, the day after I spoke to him about you wanting to do the podcast, I got a random-ass DM from Shannon Brooks. A running back from the Gophers saying he wants to come do the podcast. So we're attracting running backs right now. I don't know what the hell's going on, but
it's in the air.
If Dalvin Cook's not doing nothing after y'all win the Super Bowl,
will be funny. Dalvin will be really funny. He's a quiet dude, man. Yeah. He's a quiet dude.
It's like pulling teeth.
Really?
That's what I respect him. He just grind.
He just closed mouth.
Miami kid.
That Florida mentality.
He just grind. I like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I saw his shoulder. It looked like his shoulder almost fell out of his damn body the other day, and he's still on the sideline laughing and smiling.
Life. We signed up for that. That's that life.
Yeah, that's true.
It's cool to see that versus just staying off on the side though the whole time. Yeah. Fighting through that shit.
I hope he can stay healthy and we can we can make a push here. We
got a Super Bowl roster.
I agree.
Like I said, I've never seen a backfield this deep. Receivers are good. Defense is stupid. Like, these dudes are.
I'm a little concerned about the secondary, if I'm being honest. But
no, I'm not going to touch that.
Nope, you shouldn't.
Oh, man. We good. They good back there in that secondary.
I named my youngest son after Xavier Rhodes.
Xavier?
Yeah.
That's dope. Xavier's a dope name.
Technically, I didn't. It wasn't like I'm a super fan, but I love the name, and I wouldn't have thought of the name if it wasn't for him. So he's responsible for the name. All right, let's get the fuck out of here. This is a really fun episode, man. We really appreciate you joining us.
No doubt.
3 hours, wow.
We're gonna keep watching all the shit that you're doing. I'm gonna be watching every Sunday. Well, this week Monday, but we're gonna keep watching all the other shit too. And I hope you continue the Stepping into Vulnerability series too.
Yeah,
I'll be watching
do
that for sure.
Gave me a lot of motivation. Be on the lookout for Sunday dinner coming out soon. Don't have an official date for you guys. Want to make sure it's all cool and concise for everybody.
We'd love to come have dinner too at some point.
For sure. I need to have you guys on the episode, actually.
Yeah.
That would be dope.
And it could be about whatever. You know what I mean? Like, it's all about just bringing people from all walks of life on to make it a more comfortable community for everybody.
For sure.
Because if you know everybody, you don't have a problem with anybody.
Yep.
Right? That's a fact. Cool, man. Well, anything else? Where can they find you? I mean, they know where to find you.
Look me up IG at Abdiggity. Phonetically, it's Abdiggity. A lot of people think it's AB Diggity. It's Abdiggity. It's a nickname I got when I was younger. Hit me up on Twitter at Ameer Guapo. I don't really use my Twitter as much. Also a nickname, which is actually a funny story if you guys want that story.
Yes, please.
So the name Ameer Guapo came from my Spanish teacher in 9th grade. Okay. I think she had a crush on me. I definitely had a crush on her. Mrs. Simpson, if you're out there, what's up? Your boy's still ready. But she gave me the name Guapo in class before the vocabulary section came up what Guapo meant. Guapo means handsome and rich.
Yeah.
And I was like, she was calling me handsome. And the nickname stuck because I used to go after school and just talk to her every day. It's like, what's up, Guapo? You know? And it really stuck. Stuck with me to college, and that's the nickname. So follow me at Ameer Guapo on Twitter.
Shout out to Miss Simpson.
Miss
Right.
Simpson.
Shout out
She
Miss
created
Simpson.
an alter ego. She did. She created another being.
That's lit. All right, man. Well, Wisemen Show, episode 189.
We
Happy,
out.
Merry Christmas, Happy
Oh,
New
yeah.
Year.
Happy everything.
Happy holidays,
Mo,
everybody.
where can they find you? Or don't you want to?
You can find me on Instagram, footdoctor_Mo. I don't use Twitter or none of that. So, and you can also find me on
Are you
LinkedIn.
condemning us Twitter users right now?
No, I'm just saying I use Twitter, but you can find
You're
me
on Twitter.
I am.
Yeah, I tagged you in some shit.
Oh, for real? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, like you can find me also on LinkedIn. Montel_Fleming. All right. Look at both cameras.
Big fan of the underscore.
Word.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes, sir.
That's it.
We out.
Cool.
Skol Vikings.
Go Vikes.
Skulls.